Lecture topic: Adopting the Sunnah.
Hazrat Moulana Saheb rahmatullah was the Amir of Tabligh for about probably 30 years. Very deep insight into the riwayat of Hadith Sharif, the commentaries of Hadith Sharif. There's one malfuz of his which is a very, very ajib malfuz, very ajib statement with regards to ittiba' sunnat. So on occasion he said that I am not asking that follow every sunnat. Now at the surface of it, something that may sound very strange, that can a person even express something in this manner. But he was saying something very deep. So he said, I'm not even saying that practice every sunnat, in the sense that because some things are beyond our capacity due to our weakness or whatever. For example, the specific type of bread that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ate generally was the coarse barley bread, which might be beyond most people's ability to be able to digest it. Like this, there are other things perhaps also that are generally beyond the capacity of people that are weak like us. He said, I'm not saying that follow every sunnat, but what I'm saying is whatever you do, do it according to the sunnat. Subhanallah, what a wonderful way this is to conscientize a person that look, even if you didn't manage to follow every sunnat, but there are numerous things that you are nevertheless doing throughout the day. So those numerous things that you are doing throughout the day, if you just do it consciously in the sunnah manner, that too would be how many sunnats that would be practiced in the course of one day, in the course of one morning. Just in the morning alone, a person does so many things as a standard routine practice. A person wakes up, so there are so many things that are related to waking up. When a person wakes up, there are sunnats applicable at that time. When Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam would wake up, certain du'as he would recite. He would rub the palms of his hand on his Mubarak eyes and yamsahu an wajhihi an-nawm, that he would then the effects of sleep he would take it off by rubbing the bottom of his palm, the ball of the palm on the eye. Now that's a sunnah. Then, for example, there's a sunnah of making miswak upon waking up. One is when a person now is going to be making wudu, the sunnat of miswak at the time of wuzu is an independent sunnat. But upon waking up, normally a person would then go to the toilet to relieve himself. But before that, to use the miswak is sunnat. Now this is just a few examples. Now there are so many things that are done routinely. It is part of a daily routine. But now these numerous things that we do just as a routine without even being conscious about what is the sunnah at that particular occasion. And the thing is that to practice on the sunnah in that point in time takes no extra effort, it takes no extra time. What time is being spent doing certain things, that's the same time it's going to take. And it's going to take no extra effort also. But the entire aspect is going to be transformed into ibadat, because now it's being done consciously in the sunnah manner. So this much, if a person starts working at that, everything he does, he's going to try to find out what's the sunnah way of fulfilling that and go about it in the sunnah manner. So in the course of each day, there might be hundreds of sunnats, inshallah, that will be fulfilled. Each time that he's entering the masjid, there are sunnats applicable to it. Each time that he's leaving the masjid, likewise this entire day is filled in this manner. So in a very simple way, there's so much to achieve. And every sunnat is light. Every sunnat is filled with nur. And every sunnat that a person brings alive, he's bringing this nur in his heart. And when this nur lights up the heart, then this is where the itminan, where that peace, that serenity will come from. And this is what will light up the way for him. So this is such a simple prescription, but yet something very, very effective. Person needs to just become conscious now and learn obviously to do it in the right way. There are so many adab, etc. that we learn, the program of adab that takes place on Saturdays, etc. the unwan and the subject is adab, but most of it is established directly from sunnah. Some is on a mustahab level, but it's also part of sunnah. So the purpose of this is not just as a kind of academic, just some knowledge to gain, but so that this becomes part of our daily life, part of our practice, that way it becomes natural. Person doesn't need to think twice. It must become part of his natural system, that now he's doing those actions in the sunnah manner.
अल्लाह अल्लाह कैसा प्यारा नाम है, आशिकों का मीना और जाम है।